It's April 2nd, 2021. Spring just began, and Amanda Jones is with us at Lodestar Gardens. She's prepped 2 beds, which will receive our Utah brown onions. But the last amendment that she's going to put in is she's going to broadcast bone meal, sparsely placed in the bed, and then we'll work it in with our cultivator or our rake. And among other things, we have greensand, we have azomite, we use boron. That's probably pretty good. And we make sure that once we have broadforked, we work in all these amendments. In the process, we take out the stones, the rocks that continually surface. She's using her rake in a way that Clark Hockabout has shown her to use both sides of a rake. That's something many wolfers don't know, and it does, interns don't know, and it does really help your process, smoothing all that soil out. We use the tongue side or the teeth side to dig in the amendment, and then use the flat side of the rake to smooth it all out. So she is going to work in this bone meal. Like I said, there's other amendments that we use, trace minerals, and besides the green sand, the azomite, we also have, what do we have?
Boron, eggshells for calcium, and azomite for trace minerals. And what else?
We have manure most of all, right?
True. We
have 21 goats here at Lodestar, so we have our own little manure factory, which is one of the reasons we love our goats.
We love them.
And we also use a compost ingredient, which we create a compost during the year. This is not near the compost bed. We wheelbarrowed it in, and we broadcasted that heavily. That is also full of organic matter and worm castings, primarily.
Lots of worms.
Lots of worms. So this could be done in the fall. It's preferable to put your bed to bed, your garden bed to sleep with all of its nice amendments in the fall. But here in the White Mountains of Arizona at 6,900 feet, we have quite a few surprises, more so as our climate is changing and our patterns are changing. We have surprises with early frost, and we have a short growing season anyway. It starts planting safely May, Mother's Day, mid-May, and then you can expect a frost in September, a surprise frost, and then it will return to warm temperatures again. It's quite fickle. In fact, on our way to the garden, we looked at the peach tree is in bloom, and it's April, and we're going to have frost again, and a lot of wind. So those little buds are going to have their challenges. Okay, so we will go to step 2.
Step 2 is to lay down the drip. It's still secured from last year, but we're going to unroll them and lay them out flat and secure them with some metal brackets.
When the water is pressurized, it goes on either side evenly with this blue strip, small holes.
Okay. So as you can see, the onions are pretty deep. They're, as Barbara would say, put them to bed. So here is one. I'll show you how deep we put it. And we press it in. That's still kind of tall, but you can also make a little mound, right, Barbara?
Right.
To keep it protected.
And it will be watered soon, and it will adapt.
Oh, look, a duck. Hey, Mr. Duck.
Now they show up better.